The Night Before Christmas is a really good Christmas movie. It has all the elements that I'm looking for when I watch a Christmas film. And this movie definitely deserves an 8 out of 10. Yes, it's that good, I think at least. I mean, when I watch a Christmas movie, I want to see Christmas lights, Christmas trees, snow, cozy towns, some romance, all of that good stuff. And this movie has plenty of it. It's about a time traveling night. We do get the Christmas lights and the snow, we get love, we get romance, we even get some funny jokes, but we also get zero logic. And somehow it works. So, yeah, for a Christmas movie, it's a good movie. The Night Before Christmas is exactly the kind of holiday movie you put on when you want comfort and not complexity. A medieval knight named Cole gets magically transported to modern day Ohio to complete some mysterious quest, which is not explained. We don't understand why, when, how, and what. But that's okay for these types of movies. And in Ohio, he meets Brooke, played by Vanessa Hudgens, a warm hearted teacher who's sworn off love after a rough breakup. Now, cue in the snow, the hot chocolate, the romance, and the most gentle time travel plot you will ever see. It is really good, actually. This movie is not a movie that cares about logic because there isn't much of it, and some important things like the time traveling is not really explained. The same goes for the quest that Cole is supposed to be on. It is not really explained how it works and what is really going on. But if you're watching Christmas movie for any of that, then I think you're in the wrong universe, at least cinematically speaking. And despite watching several Christmas movies, I mean, I've watched a lot and I like these types of movies. This is one of the few that I really think is very good. I mean, Netflix and Hallmark, they do these Christmas movies every year, and there are a bunch of them. And I think there are roughly 10 of them that I think are really, really good. And this one is one of those movies. Now, what works, well, surprisingly well actually, is the cheesiness. I mean, yeah, it's predictable as hell. Yes, the romance hits every Hallmark bullet point for sure. But the movie also leans really into this cheesiness. And it has so much sincerity that it becomes endearing and cute. It never really becomes annoying, and that is surprising to me. And then we have the lead actors. We have Vanessa Hudgens, who is warm, who is funny and effortless. She fits the Christmas rom-com vibe perfectly, and I think she has done quite a few of these Christmas movies. And then we have Josh Whitehouse, who plays Cole, the knight. He is awkward in the right way. He is really charming, actually, but he's also really clueless. But he never gets irritating. You don't mind. You're kind of rooting for the guy. He actually does feel kind of noble. He does feel and look like he is a knight. He plays the role pretty well. He never feels or seems arrogant. But the chemistry between them, it's not really all the fireworks that you would expect for a rom-com Christmas movie. But it's wholesome, it's cute, it's kind of sweet for sure. But it's not the chemistry that you would need to have a romance on screen really working. And then we have some of the humor that I think is kind of funny, and most of the jokes really land. We have these fish out of the water jokes. I mean, they're old, but they're also kind of charming. I mean, the way Cole is reacting to Alexa and how he's learning about cars. There is this one scene where he says, I want to go to the city or to the city center. And he decides he's going to take the car from Vanessa Hudgens. and he's trying to drive the car, and it's hilarious. It's like somebody who's never driven a car before, you know. It's really funny. I was actually really laughing in that scene. And, you know, Cole treating every modern object like it's sorcery. That is really funny. And of course, we're looking at a Christmas movie, and this movie nails the Christmas aesthetic. This movie checks every Christmas box that is possible. We get a cozy small town, we have the warm lights, magical snow, Christmas markets, hot chocolates, and twinkling lights everywhere. Visually, it is exactly what you want from a Christmas movie, and it is exactly what a Christmas movie should be on screen, visually speaking. This movie is the definition of, you know, the perfect sofa movie. It doesn't demand your full attention. I think if you've watched once or twice, then it is perfectly fine to put on, you know, in the background, and it is still enjoyable. This movie rewards you with warmth, positivity, and a really sweet tone. But like I said, it is an 8 out of 10, so it's not perfect like many movies aren't. And there are a few things that I think are not that good. I think for me, it's a little bit nitpicking. Um, but the movie is predictable, but it's fine. You know exactly what's going to happen in this movie. The entire plot can be predicted within 5 minutes. I mean, we get the time travel, the romance, the grand gesture. It is all the way you would expect. This movie is comfort food, but there is no surprise in the food. But for some people, that might be a problem. For me, it's nitpicking. I didn't really mind because all of these movies are basically the same thing. But when I said we have these actors, the leads, they have some chemistry when, you know, because they are playing this romance movie, you know, they're playing a romantic couple, or they're trying to be. And while they do have some chemistry, it's not much more than we are cute together. There isn't really that chemistry that some movies or some actors and actresses have together. I mean, Vanessa Hudgens does great, and you know, uh, Cole can feel a little bit stiff here and there, but it is sweet, but it's nothing sizzling. And I think the chemistry is probably the weakest point in the movie. But that also has to do with, I think, some of the writing, the dialogue, it's really safe. I mean, it really feels like it's, you know, Hallmark leftovers from a Hallmark card. It's a little bit too clean, a little bit too simple, too much on the nose, and I think they could have done a little bit more. But the writing, the dialogue for me, it feels a little bit nitpicking. I think the chemistry in general is the weakest point of the movie. And then the logic. We have time travel, which is never explained. The medieval opening scenes, they look like a Renaissance fair. However, I thought it looked good enough. And I've read online that some people were complaining about the historical accuracy, which there is none of, but that's not really a problem for me. I mean, we're not looking at, you know, some really historical, awesome, legendary movie, you know. So that's fine for me, but I can see where people are coming from. And the stakes are shallow, there is no real conflict, and conflict makes a movie interesting. Cole's quest, his time travel quest, it doesn't really matter at all. The relationship obstacles that they have in the movie are minimal. But like I said, it is a feel good, cozy, cutesy patootsy movie, so I wasn't really expecting much conflict. I was expecting a very predictable movie. But despite the flaws, and maybe because of them, The Night Before Christmas is weirdly delightful. It is cozy, it's sweet, it's warm, and it definitely has a lot of charm. You will get a few good laughs and very strong Christmas atmosphere. and everybody in the cast is quite likable. No, this movie it's not clever, there's no logic to it, but it definitely is a feel-good Christmas rom-com, and I think it really delivers what it is promising. We have snow, a knight, a single woman, and Christmas lights. I mean, what more do you really need from a Christmas movie? So for me, an 8 out of 10 is the score. And that is my review for this movie. I hope you enjoyed this review and let me know what you think of this movie. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.